Good morning, friends. You can't tell from in here, but I'm actually arrived to a new country in Guangzhou, China. So let's pack our stuffs and head out so we don't wake up anyone else. And I'm going to tell you a little bit about my next trip. Let's get some water first. They have all these very nice water dispensers at the airport. So we have the option between hot and ambient. So I think I'm gonna go for the ambient water. Let's see what we get. Have to keep the button pressed. Yeah, it's actually nice and cold. Not the boiling hot water that people in China like. I'm here at the airport in Guangzhou. I arrived last night at 2 a.m. so I just decided to sleep in a capsule hotel right here. And now I have to try to find my way to the city. So let's see if there's a metro somewhere here. I am here in the so-called space tunnel trying to find the metro. You can see here on the ceiling all these patterns coming through. It does look very, very sci-fi. I've never seen anything like this at an airport. Pretty cool. I think right over here that should be the metro. Let's go have a look. I think we're gonna have to scan all of our bags again. So security told me in order to take the train I need a ticket. However, I can't use WeChat with my Hong Kong SIM for buying the ticket. And I don't have a Chinese SIM, so let's try getting a physical ticket here. He was super nice. I was allowed to leave my bag over there. Let's see where I have to go. So I got my ticket here. And now it's time to find the metro so that we can go to Guangzhou city center. It's very modern. You can't access the tracks before these glass doors open. We made it. I'm right here in the city center and look around. All these huge skyscrapers. I think this is really like the financial center, the business center. The metro ride was super convenient, super quick. And now let's see, maybe I can drop my bag at the accommodation. It's still pretty early, 10 a.m. and drop the bag and then go explore. First thing, get some coffee because I didn't exactly sleep very much last night, so coffee is very much needed. So I had my coffee. I just arrived to the property. Already gave me the cards for checking in. It's more like an apartment building, I think. So let's have a look upstairs. Floor 16. Floor 16. Let's find the apartment. 1633. Oh yeah. Oops. Welcome. Oh wow, that's quite big. Wow. So, welcome to my apartment for the next couple of days. That is actually really nice. This is a lot of space. Let's have a look at the view out here. That's actually really nice, this little sitting area. And here we have the city view. That's actually a really nice view. Super modern out there. And I paid 27 euros a night. So about 30 US dollars, maybe a bit more now that the dollar is like losing all its value. For 27 euros a night, I really cannot complain. And I'm really happy about this accommodation, but now it's time to explore the city. And I'd say let's head down there and just explore. And now look at this cute little courtyard down here with all these cafes, trees. The city seems super green so far, super modern. That here behind me me is my building, super modern. And also look around here, all these little fountains here on the side. There's so much green, so much shade. It is so organized and actually really quiet. You can't even hear the cars, like the taxi here behind me, because it's all electric cars. It's super quiet, and I'm so happy to be back here in China. It's actually my third time already. Some of you might know, but I've actually visited China for 2 months. I've traveled all over the country last year, July and August. That's actually when I started my YouTube channel. So if you want to check out some of my very first videos, you're gonna find them on there. Please don't judge me. I was like really new, and I'm still learning a lot. And I'd say, wow, look how quiet this is. All these cars driving, and you hardly hear anything. Also, so many rental bikes. You can just download some mini apps in WeChat or Alipay and just rent these bikes, which is super nice. I might actually gonna do that. Look at this. There's just this beautiful park over here with all these tropical plants. It's so quiet, like you can hear the birds. You can hear the birds chirping in this park right in the center of a million people city. I don't exactly know how many people live here, but look, this is just peaceful. This is just so peaceful, this random little park. I think we're just gonna have to cross the street here, and look, they have these very nice pedestrian walkways, all planted with these green bushes, so you don't have to wait for traffic lights. You can just use these bridges to cross the highways. Down here we have all these huge highways, and here these bridges, they put all these green bushes along the walkways, along the bridges. This city is so much more green than I would have ever expected. I'm like really impressed right now. I think we're getting closer to the center. Over there, this tower, it's the Canton Tower. It's one of the landmarks of Guangzhou city. At night, this tower lights up in different rainbow colors from the pictures I've seen. Definitely want to check this place out at night as well. And here I think it's like the business center, international finance place. Whoa, very nice, very modern buildings. Like everything here looks brand new, perfectly maintained. There's even a basketball court over there. I think basketball is pretty popular here in China from what I know. Definitely way more popular than soccer or football. Let's get out of the sun. Temperatures aren't too bad. It's around like 30 degrees during the day. In the morning it was quite fresh. So I actually really enjoy the temperature. It feels like a nice summer day, not as boiling hot as Manila summer. Wow, and this is like really so impressive. This is so modern. The Children's Palace, Guangzhou. So that seems to be something for children, maybe like exhibitions for children, stuff like this. I honestly cannot tell, because as you can see there's not much written in English. Google Translate is the way to go here, but so far I haven't had any problems finding my way around the city. Wow. I know I keep repeating myself, but this is just incredible, this place. These super modern high-rises and all the green trees down here providing lots of shade. It's beautiful. I definitely did not expect this about Guangzhou, because Most foreigners probably don't even know this place exists. Yet it's one of the biggest cities in China. Third biggest city, I'm not sure. I think third or fourth biggest city. Pretty big. And it's like brand new. Everything here literally looks brand new. Look around this huge plaza here with these impressive skyscrapers. And here on the other side we have the famous Canton Tower. This here is the Guangzhou library over there. Let's check it out. We have some kind of pop-up store from China Post. Even the pop-up stores look super futuristic here. Look, they come with these big LED screens. But now let's check out this library. Again, super impressive building. Let's see if we can go in, or if you need to be like a member or something. Not sure how this stuff works here in China, so let's find out. There's some security here. Nope, it was not a problem to get in. Look at this. That's impressive. Glass ceiling. Over there you can see the park on the other side of the library. A reading experience area. Not sure exactly what that means. Oh, over there we have books. People studying. That's a really cool library. I have to say, I have never seen such an impressive library in my home country, Germany. So they can definitely learn from this here. We've checked out the library, and now let's see what's down here. Let's explore this beautiful park. Lots of nice flowers. Look at this. They've built some cute cafes, chairs and tables out here in the shade under these trees. That's really, really beautiful. There are not that many outdoor cafes where you really sit on the street outside here in China. It's not such a big thing, but as a European, this is something I sometimes really miss, just having a coffee outside at the side of the road or in a pedestrian area. So this here is really, really beautiful. And I haven't seen this that often in China. Like little cafes and parks out here. It's nice. Down here we have a mall. So the whole area underneath this park area where I just walked through is a underground mall. I think it's called the One World Mall, All World Mall, something like this. I saw the name somewhere. I'm kind of curious what it looks like. Let's have a look inside. Oh, so there's these huge LED screens everywhere, and again everything looks just spotless, brand new, spotless, super modern. Let's see what we can find inside the mall. So there's a lot of restaurants in here. We have McDonald's over there on the other side. Lots of restaurants that I've never heard of. All Chinese chains, I assume. One thing about Chinese malls I noticed, they actually don't put the AC freezing cold so you need a jacket, like in a lot of other countries. The AC in malls is just way too cold, but here it's actually nice in t-shirt weather, probably to preserve energy, to save the environment. China is like really, really big on like saving energy, green energy from what I've heard. So that's really cool, and I don't need a jacket in here. Canton lemon tea. That sounds really refreshing. Let's see if the menu is in English. Yes, they do have some English translations. Let's try get a tea, a refreshing tea. Hi, can I get a strawberry lemon tea, please? Thank you. So all the payments here in China work via Alipay or WeChat Pay. You're only gonna need your phone. Credit cards like Visa and MasterCard are usually not accepted, and neither is cash in a lot of locations actually. But China allows Western banks to connect to WeChat Pay and Alipay, which is pretty nice and like super convenient. And also, in case your phone is empty, there's all these like power banks and you can just rent them. Again, everything works with mini apps in Alipay and WeChat Pay, which is so convenient. You just grab your power bank when your phone is empty, charge it, and then give it back. These stations here are literally everywhere. I got my tea. Let's see, maybe I can find a little sit-down area in the park up there where I can drink my tea. Also, I just love how they have escalators everywhere here. You don't have to walk stairs. This whole park, everywhere escalators. Here, here, this one, over there. It's just so convenient. China is living in the future. Beautiful. This massive skyscraper up here gives enough shade so that I can chill here on this little sit-down area. Let's try the drink. Oh, look at this. I got a little dog. Oh, I don't think it makes sounds. But the lady gave me this little rubber duck. Isn't that cute? To my tea. Or lemonade. Lemonade tea, I think. Let's see. Let's see what it actually is. It looked very refreshing. Oh, duck. Wow, that looks good. I chose the strawberry lemonade tea. These teas are very popular here in China. Oh wow, there are fruit pieces in here. Cheers. That is so fucking good. That is what I need. I'm on another super green pedestrian bridge. You don't even really know that it's a bridge. You actually just feel like you're in nature. But if you look down here, you can see the road. Wow, the view at the skyline is incredible. Incredible. The only thing that seems to be not working are the escalators here. Not a problem though. There's another mall over here, and look at this. It's a electric cleaning robot. Hi. So I think, oh wait, look at his eyes up here. Hi. So I think he has some sensors up here so he doesn't hit anything. And now he's just driving around, cleaning the already very clean floor, very spotless already. That's kind of cool. Nice. So let's have a look inside this mall. Spring Plaza. Oh, well, there's a Xiaomi shop over here, me. And I think we all know this shop. They sell phones, but here they actually sell cars. I've heard that Xiaomi produces cars now. I've never seen it myself though, but here's actually a shop where they sell all of their sports cars, luxury cars. I'm not sure if it's luxury cars because Xiaomi is known for cheaper products in the West, I think. Over here they have all their brand new phones. And right next to you can shop for your car. That's actually really cool. Electric cars, super cool. And over here there's a BYD shop, you might have heard of that. It's a big Chinese company also producing electric cars. And here in China outside you see these cars everywhere in the streets. They're super efficient. And I think also in Europe we already have these cars. But yeah, like regarding like electric cars, China is just so advanced. That's incredible. Look at this mall. They have like fake trees in here. This is like so fucking modern. Like whenever I visit China, I'm so fucking impressed about how advanced it is. And I feel like every time I come back, stuff is just more modern and more advanced. It's incredible how fast this country is developing. We've explored the park now, and I'd say let's have a look down there towards the Canton Tower. The park here is also playing music in the background. Can you hear that? It's almost like a theme park. Here you can take. Hi. 你好. Oh, it's a video.
你录像
Yeah, for taking videos.
OK.
Okay. Bye bye.
过来跟你 OK 一下，照相。
Bye bye.
拜拜。
So I just wanted to show there's a rose garden here. Everything smells really good, like roses. Perfect to take your photos in front of the Canton Tower. When the guy over there wanted to talk to me, unfortunately I don't speak any Mandarin. Hello. 你好.
哟，拿过，你是哪国的？
YouTube.
什么？我的不会。
Sorry.
Where are you
你好.
come from?
Germany.
From Germany, 德国的。
啊，德意志联邦共和国的。
Germany, Europe.
Europe, yes, far away.
Oh, far away.
You're from here, from Guangzhou?
留学生。
Way central of China.
Ah, okay, nice. Nice to meet you.
你好，你就 OK， 你就好。
Yeah, it's a camera.
那你妈。
立不修。立不。
So we made it down to the tower after meeting a few people. People are so friendly here. The English level is not very high, but people try and I really love it. People are lovely, especially they don't see many foreigners here, many Westerners I think, so I kind of stick out here. Wow, there's like a huge stadium over here. You see that? There we have the Canton Tower, 602 meters tall. That's almost 2,000 feet tall. A couple of years ago, when they just opened this tower, I think in 2010 or so, I think it was briefly the second tallest building in the world. Now it's like still one of the tallest buildings. And I think actually the second tallest building here in China after one of the towers in Shanghai. And look at this. It's huge. The other side behind me is also really impressive. Look at that. So let's see if we can get a little bit closer. I think we have to walk through some sort of security here. Very impressive. And over here on this side, we have a huge stadium. Maybe for like concerts, for like shows in the evening once the sun has set. I can't imagine. This is absolutely beautiful. There's like this huge pond over here where they're gonna have fountains at night, I assume. In front of the tower here with the stadium in the background. And then look at the skyline on the other side. That is just so impressive. China's infrastructure just tops any other country's infrastructure. It's crazy. This building down here, this super modern futuristic building, this is the Guangzhou Opera House. And this is like really interesting architecture, really cool, really sci-fi, really futuristic, especially if you see like these super high towers in the background too. Let's see if we can get a bit closer here. I feel like I'm walking in 2030. I also want to make one thing clear, guys. This is not propaganda. I'm not paid by anyone. I'm just super fucking impressed right now. Look at this little lake over here, little artificial pond. It just feels so good right now to be back in China. This is such an interesting country. There is so much to explore, and it is just so different to any other country I've ever been to, even though it's my third time here. Whenever I come back, I'm so impressed by this country. Let's get back out of here. Definitely a really cool opera building. And I want to say one more thing. So the city Guangzhou and a lot of other big cities are incredibly developed. Wow. Yeah, look at this. Do you see this? Here, there is like a fucking hole in the ceiling. They've built a fucking hole there just for people to look down. Just imagine you're working there. On your work break, you go up there, chill there, have a coffee, and you just look 50 stories down to the ground. I've just never seen that before. But yes, like if you go to rural areas, I've visited rural areas before, it does look different and it is not as developed as the cities. But from what I know, the government does a lot to develop even rural areas and also to move more people to the big cities. Yeah, one could argue it's because of surveillance, but also, I mean, like, I personally do think the life quality here in a city like Guangzhou is not bad at all and better than in a lot of other countries. And I honestly think if I was to live here for 1 or 2 months, I would definitely not get bored. The city is really nice so far. It's like really sci-fi. I did not expect this. I mean, look at this. It does look kind of dystopian a little bit. It is so modern. It's like, I love it. Welcome back. I am back here at night. It is dark and you can see all of these huge LED screens. Even the skyscrapers have huge LED lights and playing advertisement probably. I don't know. I can't understand Mandarin. Look at all these laser shows up here. So I just finished dinner in there and oh my god, these malls are so huge. All of these underground malls are connected and you can spend hours in there. But now let's have a look around. Look at the Canton Tower. The colors are changing. It's really cool. And look at this huge tower here behind me. Lit up in all different kinds of colors. Back there too, there. There's another super tall building. Here. That is really impressive. It's such a change compared to during the day. It's so much more busy. so many more people are out here, and I think it's because the temperatures are just super nice now. It's around 20 degrees Celsius. It's just perfect for being outside. I am down here at the water. Behind me you can see the tower. No fountains though, but there are some street artists, some street musicians over there. So let's check it out if they're any good. And right here we have a machine that measures the noise in decibel. Here, right here behind me. So for your ear safety, they're gonna measure the decibel, which is kind of nice. Oh, see, it goes off. So now the dude is too loud. The machine is going off. He's over there singing. There's another little park here. There's lots of people. People are playing frisbee here. I guess that's the perfect time of the day, perfect temperatures to go outside and be active. And there are more musicians down there. I just hope they don't violate the decibel guidelines. It's getting a lot quieter now. I've left all the street musicians somewhere behind there. I'm still at the water, there's still the river. And now look at this behind me. Look at this bridge. So that is the Lide Bridge. I'm not exactly sure how to pronounce it. It's an important bridge in Guangzhou. I just read that online because I was curious. And they somehow project all of these pictures onto there. They probably have some sort of transparent fabric between the steel ropes holding the bridge.